If you're looking for the perfect brunch spot to treat your mom for Mother's Day, we've got you covered. The options are endless, so we put together a list of the top 5 restaurants offering special menus.
And Gab Chabrán is the Associate Editor of Food and Culture at LAist Magazine, and he's joining us with some of the top picks for Mother's Day brunch. Gab, good to see you.
Good to see you both. How are you?
We're great.
Good. I'm worried like you might not get reservations.
Well, so I did a lot of fact checking.
Okay.
Of course
and
you did.
as by the end of last week, there were still a good amount
Great.
of spots.
Okay, good.
And we even got a few walk-in options too.
Ooh,
so
okay.
That means we're all procrastinating.
No, well, I mean, it happens. It happens.
It's true. Okay, so I know you've done all your research. This first spot we're talking about, Poppy and Rose. Tell me more about
so
it.
this is actually the walk-in option.
Okay.
So located in downtown LA near the Flower District.
Oh,
so that's where they get their name. And they
So you can procrastinate, pick up flowers on the way.
Exactly.
It's all right there.
And make
It's
it look like
all
you
right
planned
there.
it.
Yeah. So they're actually going to include a complimentary rose, I think.
Oh, nice.
So
that's sweet.
it's all included. You get your little bubbly too. It's some a la carte options, which I really like also at the same time. So you don't need to do the prefix. So
that's good.
No need to break the bank.
Cool.
That's what gets annoying sometimes on these holiday meals is that you have to stick to the menu.
And
or
I never want the
Yeah,
set menu.
exactly.
Right.
So let's talk about Fanny's at the Academy Museums doing kind of a Korean-inspired
Yeah,
menu.
so this is actually it's the restaurant at the Academy Museum, and
Yeah, it's a
they're doing
pretty
it in
one.
conjunction with their Director's Inspiration, which is an ongoing series that they do. And this is inspired by Bong Joon-ho, the Parasite director.
Yes.
And
Nice.
so they have an exhibit up for him,
Cool.
and so they're doing this K-brunch.
It's such a cool museum.
It is. It is. Yeah. So, and they do these fun, themed brunches, and they're gonna have Korean tacos, Korean fried
yum.
chicken,
Yeah.
all that kind of great
It's also
stuff.
like a fancy vibe in there.
It
I've been
is,
and I
yeah.
put it on my list to take my mom next because she likes fancy things.
Well, and then you
All
can do the
moms
museum too,
There you
right?
go.
Exactly,
It's like
and
a twofer.
LACMA's right there.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
Yes.
Lovely little, twofer afternoon right there.
Beautiful.
So.
We both mentioned Beverly Hills because it's so beautiful, and you have an option for us there.
Couple of options
Right.
actually. So the Mayborn, they're doing an al fresco brunch, which is great, and I believe it's a la carte too at the same time.
Beautiful.
But in addition to that, they're doing a watercolor course too.
Oh.
So you can pay a little extra. I think it's about $39, and they're doing 2 different seatings. You get a flower arrangement, then you get to paint the flower arrangement, and you get to take all that home afterwards.
So you get your mom some of your bad art like 30 years later, and you know what's crazy? My mom would love that.
Exactly, right?
Yeah.
it's
I
a
don't know
great
that my mom
keepsake.
would want to paint. I think she'd just
She
be
would
like,
want me to paint her
exactly.
something. She still has my ceramics from second
Yeah.
grade
There you
decorating
go.
the house.
And you get a little bit of champagne to do it.
To
you know?
loosen
So,
yourself
you know,
up.
Oh, yeah, that'll be a
so
good one.
Get those creative juices
My
flowing.
flower
as
might
far
be
as that
smiling.
goes. Exactly.
Let's talk about the Pennsylvania
The
hotel.
peninsula.
Yeah,
the peninsula.
Peninsula.
Yeah. So
What did I
also
just say?
in Beverly-
Pennsylvania?
I don't know.
Sorry.
It was in the family.
We could go to Pennsylvania too. I'm sure they have some
No.
great brunches. So the peninsula is kind of, the grand dame
Yes.
of, brunches and high teas
Yeah,
as
I've
well
heard
too.
about their teas.
And so they do the prefix. So that's definitely the option.
This looks pretty nice.
Yeah,
It
and then
does.
you can also do the high tea as well, which you can get a bottle of Dom Perignon with it, too, at the same time. So.
I mean, I love my mom, but that's a little
I mean, this is
pricey.
if you want to pull out all the stops.
Got
you
it.
know?
This
So,
is for the celebrity moms.
or maybe if you got a new mom or something like that.
Oh,
you
oh,
know,
see
you
there,
know, you gotta
okay.
pamper
I
her a
like
little
how
bit.
you think.
So
Good husband.
Thinking
try
about
to-
the ladies.
I got a second one on the way now. So,
Oh,
you know.
congratulations! So that's
Yeah.
for you. Dom Perignon it is. Congratulations.
She said a quiche at home is good, and then
Okay,
I gotta
good.
leave her alone the rest of the day. So.
There you go. There you
Fair.
go.
Well, happy Mother's Day
Thank you.
to your wife as
Yes.
well.
Thank you.
All right.
For a full list of local brunch spots on Gab's article, you can check out our website, kcalnews.com, and just click Seen on TV.
Well, now